What is good, YouTube? I have absolutely no real reason for being online right now. I'm just bored as shit. And I was talking with Lavi earlier, and we concluded that we needed to do a stream about random things that we might like. So we're just here gonna chat for, I don't know, however long. Lavi, want to introduce yourself to the folks?
Hey guys. Yeah, just felt like chit-chatting. I felt like chit-chatting this morning, but I was like half asleep, so I decided.
Didn't think to call and invite nobody, see if anybody was awake.
I know. I was like, it's too early. Everyone's asleep. I'm just gonna sit here and talk to myself. But then, I mean, anytime AK wants to talk, I'm down. So here I am.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. I love you too. BBM, talk to the folk.
Hey, bro, Black94 here. And yeah, like I was sleeping when I did that live stream though. Like after it ended, I went on my laptop when I woke up. It said 30 minutes ago, live stream. I was like, what? No invitation, no alert, like, hey, I'm gonna be doing a live stream, nothing.
I swear it was a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, just like this is a spur of the moment thing. You know what, sir? I'm sorry. I have a mini-me over here with me, y'all, and he's bothering me. Ugh, he's always over here. Like, you know, when Pops was in the kitchen in Friday and Craig was in front of the fridge and he was like, every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. Whenever this damn boy is over here, every time I go in the kitchen, he in the kitchen. Eating up all the food, all my curry, all my mac and cheese. He's about to go eat some of my damn cinnamon pebbles right now. It's and my ice cream, all my damn ice cream, y'all. It's hot as fuck. I just got done telling Live I just sweated like 20 pounds off coming from the store, and this fool's about to eat my ice cream. Not even gonna offer me any. See if I want some. No, he's just gonna go get some for himself. Selfish bastard.
I feel guilty because I'm like the same way though.
You know what, young man?
People go in the fridge. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna go there too since I'm seeing the food.
No, I don't want no ice cream. Yes. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, yeah, that's just the randomness of my world and what happens with me. So, Lavina, you were speaking earlier about flatliners on the stream that you didn't invite nobody to.
Yeah, because I just saw it. I didn't even know they were making it. Did you guys know they were making it?
I actually had recently heard about it, like during the week. During this past week, I heard about it, and I watched the trailer. And like I said in your comments, I wasn't that impressed. No. Like, they haven't wooed me to their side yet, really.
I thought, because I really liked the story of Flatliners. Mm-hmm. So I was like, at least they're not, I don't know, like messing with the story. It seems like the story is about the same, but it's like updated. So I was like, I'm down. So far, I'm down. Like, I haven't seen anything to turn me off yet.
Well, I've never seen Flatliners. So
oh, you are so correct. Young.
Yes.
I need you to stop being so young, BBM.
I don't know. So when she was talking about it in the stream, I'm like, well, I hope this sounds good.
It's actually, what did I don't remember, Lavi. Did you give a summary?
No.
Just go ahead and cue BBM into what happened in the original.
Okay, so in the original, they're student doctors, and Kiefer Sutherland's character decides that he wants to be killed, I guess. He wants to be dead, and then he has his friends like bring him back to life. He has them kill him and then bring him back to life because he wants to know what happens when you die. So he does it, and it's like beautiful. He has like all these, I don't want to give it away, but he has like he sees these things and he thinks it's beautiful. And so he comes, when they revive him, he comes back and he's like, you know, talking it up. So then they each decide that they want to do it. And then, and they each have their reasons for wanting to do it. And then it just turns on them. All of a sudden, all this good stuff that they saw when they died, like comes back to haunt them, and it's not so good. And it's like issues they got to work through, each of them. So it's a really great story.
It sounds like a horror movie type.
It lightweight is. It has those notes. Like, oddly enough, like some random thing scared me as a kid. Flatliners was not one of them. Like, I loved watching that movie. I would watch it back to back when I was like 10. And they had a pretty all-star cast. I was actually, me and a few others were talking about it in a Ray's and Amelia stream, talking about 80s movies that we used to watch. Yeah. And Timo, damn it, what is this? Hold down the chat. You said you were gonna come on, and now you're just gonna be in the chat. But you know, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever. And shout out to everybody else in the chat. Red, Alan, I see y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to hang with us. As you can see, you know, and nobody's here because we're just, we're random. We're not famous like that. But anyways, their cast was pretty damn awesome. I mean, they had Kiefer Sutherland, Julia Roberts, one of the Baldwin brothers. I don't remember which one. It wasn't Alec.
No.
I think it was it William?
I think it was. I want to say Billy.
The youngest one, yeah. Billy Baldwin. Shoot. I can't remember the other guy's name. And
Kevin Bacon? Did you say Kevin?
Kevin Bacon, yes. Kevin Bacon, but the dark-haired guy.
Yeah, like he's a comedian, right? I can't remember his name.
He's been in a bunch of shit, and I love most of everything I've seen him in. I just cannot think of his name right now.
Yeah. I should look it up. Let me look it up.
This is a good horror movie.
Yeah, look it up and let us know. But yeah, it was a pretty interesting time. Like Labi said, they had a whole bunch of beautiful scenarios, and then because they did it too much, you know, the bad things came with that. And yeah, they had a whole lot of stuff to deal with, and I think maybe it's like the horrible anti-hero or almost villainy of my personality. Whenever Kevin Bacon was going through his thing, I would just laugh the whole time because he got ripped. Like, and I don't mean ripped like someone was doing like physical things to him, but you know, like when you play the dozens and there's always that one kid that gets everybody at school and shuts everybody down with like the best yo mamas ever. That's what Kevin had to deal with, and the shit was real.
Yeah. He gets a tongue lashing, let's just say. So the guy's name is Oliver Platt, and it is Billy Baldwin. Yes.
Oliver Platt, yes.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Dirty D? Appreciate you coming in. Tweet it out for me, homie, if you can. I know people are busy. I did also know, so no one thinks I'm just trying to like cut other people off. I know that Johnny was streaming, but me and Johnny talked earlier, and I was under the impression that he might be wrapping up by now because he said he would come on with me if he can. So, but no, we'll see. You know, we can all stream. You don't have to choose. Don't ever feel like you have to choose. You know, we're always around. So
just be stream whores and jump around to each of us. We won't.
Exactly. We love you. You love us. You know, just you know, go with the flow. And like I always tell people, I'm not in this for views or like subs. I didn't know I hit 90 subs until Dirty D told me. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Don't mistake it. But I'm here just to have fun. I'm here just to have fun. That's what I do.
That is the main goal.
Oh yeah, on Hangouts. That's right. I forgot. Dirty D doesn't Twitter. Alan said #stream whores. Yeah. I mean, I'll admit, I not only may I be the president, but I'm also a member.
It's like
I bounce around everybody's streams myself.
It's been like four I've been in today. From Andy,
down,
Race to Johnny. Now here.
I think Broke just beat us. Like,
who else's were you on today? I didn't hear you.
Video game. It was Annie doing video gaming. Then there was Ray's, the Game of Thrones. Then it came to Johnny, and now you. So it's like 4.
Right. I can dig.
It's just madness. And who's my supplier? You know, it's Dirty D. You know.
Yeah,
you always have those links on deck.
Dirty D, right? Always hit me up. I'll be at work. at like 2 o'clock, just starting my lunch break, and here come a message from David, blah, 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 about to go live. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Just in time for my lunch break. Hey. Yeah, that's how
Game of Thrones news.
That's how I stay informed.
I just be downtown and he just like, David, you know that teaser drop, right? Oh, David, the photos drop. And then I'm like, okay. Then the photo drops again. I'm like, but it's like nothing's important in these photos, David, though. But you're like, you should still watch it.
Right, you should still go check it out.
Oh my God.
Man. Okay, so let's see. Random topic. What else did you guys like to watch back in the day? Like Lavi, you particularly, because your repertoire is about as long as mine. Besides Flatliners, around that era, what was good for you to watch?
Oh, geez, I'm trying to think because I'm like terrible at when they came out, but like I guess like 80s, early 90s. I liked like I love Heathers. I loved The Crow.
Oh, The Crow.
You know what movie I like that never gets? It's a Mean Girl movie and it hardly ever gets mentioned. Is Jawbreaker. Did you ever watch that movie?
I never did.
That one?
I always like would hear things about it, but I'm not one for like a bunch of Mean Girl movies. I'm like, eh.
It was, I don't know. I like that one because it was like the 90s version of Heathers.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I enjoy that one. I'm surprised like people don't talk about it when they talk about the Mean Girls thing. What other movies? I said in my stream that Lost Boys is what gave.
Oh yeah, Lost Boys. That is life always.
I love that movie so much.
Lost Boys. BBM, what about you?
Oh, for me, it's cartoons, but 1 second, guys.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna, since we're talking about vampires, I'm gonna throw out like the first movie I ever saw Jim Carrey in, which was Once Bitten. Yeah. And I don't know what it is with me. Like I'll get hit with bouts of nostalgia. I have been watching Once Bitten at least 3 times a week for like the past 2-3 weeks. Like it's one of my favorite movies ever. As cheesy as it is, I love that damn movie. And if you guys have never watched it, go. I'm sure you can find it for cheap somewhere. I mean, if you have the connections, you could probably find it for free. Once Bitten, Jim Carrey. It is like one of the best things ever. There's like this awesome dance off for his soul at the high school Halloween dance.
The girls have to like strip at each other.
Right. Well, only his girlfriend did. Like she came in as like the most girliest of girlies, like Raggedy Ann's. Like one of the most wholesome characters you could play as a girl back in the day. And then the vampire that was trying to get him, she came in. She was already in her little sleek, outfit. And to get, to get his attention, Robin, that was the girlfriend's name. She did her thing, though. She did her thing.
I remember.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember if I ever saw Lost Boys. Timo Lisi. Do we need to have a conversation? Come on, Timo. You can't be on the team if you have not seen the Lost Boys. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
and I guess I'm not on the team either because I never watched.
Well, you're young. You have an excuse. Timo doesn't. 10 points from Gryffindor. 10 points from Gryffindor.
You said there's like a vampire in it or something? I don't know.
It's vampire. Yeah, they're vampires.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm gonna be on it. I'm normally a fanboy for almost any type of vampire show or movie. So.
Okay, if Twilight didn't have sparkly ridiculousness, it would be like a blend of Twilight and I want to say like nodes of Stand By Me with like the togetherness and brotherhood and whatnot that they had. Oh my gosh, she says she has no idea what Gryffindor is.
No.
I bet she doesn't watch Star Wars, has she either? I'm guessing.
Timo.
I can't believe that hurt like my heart.
I'm almost speechless right now, Timo. We need.
I think, is she trolling us?
I don't know.
I'm like, I hope you're trolling us.
This is bothersome for me right now. At least you remember the Warriors. Okay, goodness. Redeem yourself somehow. Oi.
Lost Boys is like, it takes place in a fictional town in California. And it's like a bunch of people go missing in this town all the time. And then you find out it's vampires. And either the vampires are killing them or they're getting turned, and then they're living like as a group of lost boys as vampires.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and then so this family comes across them, and it's like, what happens? It was like Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, and
yeah, that was like one of the epitome of '80s stardom. Jason Patric, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, like pretty much anything with the two Coreys was gold.
Yeah.
License to Drive. That's probably one of my favorite ones with both the Coreys. Hey,
you know what I love with both the Coreys was the one. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of it, but where he switches lives with the old man. Where it's Corey Feldman and he's like a young teenager and he like ends up switching lives with this older man.
I don't know if I remember that one.
Oh, it's like Dream a Little Dream or something like that. But yeah.
Vaguely recall that. I vaguely recall that, yeah.
I like that. I actually like that. Well, I hate Corey Feldman, but I actually like that movie a lot.
I dislike him in his older years.
Yeah.
Back in the day when he was still sane, and well, I mean, I suppose he's gone through some things, so I mean, that might be mean of me to say, but you know, again, still back in the day when he was sane, and also before Corey Haim went through his battles and took himself out, then yeah, they were both pretty awesome. That was actually pretty sad. It's very sad that happened.
I loved Corey Haim till the end, but Corey Feldman, oh God.
Yeah. Feldman did have some issues.
Yeah. But no, they did some good movies back in the day.
Yeah, they definitely did. If you guys do not remember the two Coreys, walk down this road of nostalgia with us and go look up their movies and watch them. You will enjoy the pure cheesiness of all of them.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Well,
BBM, since you're the young one in the group, why don't you
be like names from like 90s stuff, you know?
That's fine. I was also a child in the 90s, so toss them out. What do you got?
Wait. Before you start, can I ask you, have you at least seen Frightmare? Not Frightmare, sorry.
I was about to say, what the fuck is
Oh, yes. I was about to say, did you mean Fright Night? Yes, I have seen the original Friday, not that reboot, whatever that they did.
Yeah, no, I saw about 20 minutes of that, and I was like, no, dude, no.
I didn't mind it.
It was awesome.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you liked Fright Night. Since you like vampire movies, I was like, I haven't seen Fright Night yet. That one's a good one.
Fright Night. I've seen Buffy before it became a TV series. I was like, oh shit, so let's see what
the original movie.
The movie was amazing.
I like the movie.
I love the movie, yeah.
The movie definitely paved the way for the TV show, but yeah, the TV show is pretty freaking awesome. But go ahead,
it just had to end on a cliffhanger like that. I'm like, damn, this why should have continued. Well, it kind of continued in comic book.
They continued it with Angel.
No.
They just moved out. They moved out of that arena.
Don't come in with Angel.
But then Angel got stupid. Angel got stupid.
Gosh, like
okay, I'm sorry to interrupt
it.
Say your movies.
Yeah. Your movies.
So probably Starship Troopers, in my opinion. Let's see, Scream. That was epic. The first one was good. One that came after was they tried to do it, but like it was like a little bit repetitive.
The originals are 98% of the time always better.
Mm-hmm. Then what else? You know, go with cartoons has to be freaking Lion King, the best. Best there is. And when they do the live action,
I'm scared about this live action. I'm scared about that one.
Well, they did the Jungle Book, so.
The Jungle Book was good. There's actually another Jungle Book that's in the making.
Another one? What else they're gonna do?
Well, the one that was made recently was Jon Favreau, who is for you guys that don't know, is Happy in the Iron Man movies. Also the director of 2 of those movies, I believe. And the one that's coming out is Andy Serkis. He's doing that one. And Andy Serkis, if y'all don't know, is Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Also, he is Claw in what will be Black Panther, and also in was it Civil War?
Yeah, no, Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron, yes, that's right, Age of Ultron. Timo's like, fuck these remakes. Yeah, I'm a little scared about that. Hey, Vibranium Wizard, I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome to our randomness.
And recently, I saw another '90s Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
I saw it recently.
Yeah. That's 90s gold.
That was epic.
That's 90s gold. That's one of, I want to say, John Travolta, Uma Thurman, and Samuel L. Jackson's best movies. Tarantino's usually pretty on point when he puts stuff out.
Yeah. The only Tarantino movie I did not like was his half of the Grindhouse. What was it? Death Proof?
You didn't like Death Proof?
I hated Death Proof.
Death Proof has 2 of my favorite ladies, so I really can't hate on it. I can't hate on badass girls. Rosario Dawson and Tracy Thoms. And speaking of Tracy Thoms, I was quite upset about her small role that she had in American Gods. When I saw her come on the screen, I was like, oh, she's going to be fucking awesome and some cool shit's about to happen. And then she died.
Who was she?
She was the female cop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking the last episode, and I was like, female cop last episode.
But you're talking about when they get arrested. She was the driver in Death Proof.
Got you.
But Live, you don't like Jamie Foxx movies or something like that? Or was I talking to someone else? Because you said like you never saw Django.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx's face. Like, I hate his face. I'm only saying it because I know Jamie Foxx will never see this, but I cannot stand his face. Like, oh my Lord.
I don't know. I think I am a fan of Jamie Foxx. Yeah, like his old, like the TV show that he used to have. He definitely has musical talent. Yeah, the Jamie Foxx show. He has musical talent, and he's done a few other things. I'm not too big on a lot of his movies, but I do respect the talent that he has. Timo's shaming you right now, Love.
Who's shanking me?
Timo's shaming you.
Oh, I thought she was metaphorically shanking me. Oh, like it's
That's like next level.
I cannot stand it. And everyone tries to get me to watch Ray because I love Ray Charles. And they're like, he just looks like sad.
I don't like sad. That's why I know I'm gonna like Logan, but I don't want to watch it because I really don't want to cry.
Oh, that movie's so depressing.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to see my greats die like that. Like, ugh.
Well,
it's good.
You may play Logan again if they allow him to be in an event. He said he's going to repress the role as Wolverine. So fingers crossed on that one. But damn, that was a good movie. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I don't want to be sad.
It is sad. There's like nothing. There's no happy in that movie at all. Like, I can't even think of a moment of happy in that movie.
Seeing Wolverine in a movie, it's good, but then you rewatch Wolverine Origins, X-Men Origins, and then you rewatch what is it, the Wolverine? It's just terrible.
The Wolverine I wasn't too keen on. I really didn't mind Origins that much. Sidebar though, Timo said Jamie Foxx just need to sing to me, and off goes the panties. He does have a good voice.
Oh,
the boy can sing. You got to give credit where credit's due. The boy can sing.
I'm totally skeeved out by the thought of Jamie Foxx. I can't with him. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I just can't. I'm the same about Christian Bale too, but
yeah, I'm not a big fan of Christian Bale. I like Christian Bale when he was in Newsies, and a movie that I've found a lot of people have not heard of, also from my childhood, The Land of Far Away.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Never Ending Story. That's what I'm thinking of.
No, yeah, and he was not Never Ending Story. Never Ending Story
That's
was
good.
like Never Ending Story was like A class X-Men mutants, and The Land of Far Away is probably like B class New Mutants level. Like it was one of those just old kid movies that I just watched all the time. That and what's that damn Christmas movie? The Box of Delights. Because I'm a BBC head, and that's one of the BBC movies that I love.
Huh? I don't think I've seen that one. The Box of
The Box of Delights. It used to come on Nickelodeon Special Edition on Saturdays all the time.
I never saw that.
And it's also made from a book. So you might want to check those out.
Yeah, definitely.
The only Christmas book I've ever seen, read, has to be all-time favorite, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I knew that's what you were say.
You can't.
I'll give it to you. Another Jim Carrey. That was a role that I really like seeing Jim Carrey bring to life.
Yeah.
And they are remaking. I hear that they are remaking that one as well.
What? They're remaking that? Oh,
Like,
I still have that on VCR.
I don't know
That's
how much better you can do than what Jim Carrey did, but yeah. And Panty Man said Puppet Master. Yes, I remember Puppet Master. Dark Crystal and a Labyrinth. Dark Crystal is in the works also for a live action remake.
I think that's a Netflix though, original they're doing.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's Netflix, okay. Then
I'm not
it's
mad
good.
at that. Yeah. Netflix is winning right now, so I will definitely check that out. And if they wanted to maybe do Labyrinth, I would probably check that out too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind an update on either one of those movies.
I would like Labyrinth to be a show though. I think Labyrinth would make an awesome show.
So that it can expand the storylines a bit more. I can dig it.
Yeah. Labyrinth is where like every girl's sexuality came to life. Like if you're a straight girl.
I was about to say, really?
Yeah, straight girl. Like David Bowie in those pants.
you know what was great about Labyrinth? Mostly the music. I could go on Facebook at any given time. I could probably do it right now and just type, "You remind me of the babe." I guarantee you 20 of my friends will go through that whole damn song in the comments with me for no damn reason at all.
It's amazing.
I've done it before. I freaking love that song.
And you know which other movie I really love? Legend.
Yes, when Tom Cruise was cool still.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. I need Tom Cruise to stop now, y'all. I need him to stop. He's done enough.
Did you watch The Mummy? Have you watched it yet?
I have not yet. I have not had a chance to yet.
I'm not gonna.
I've not heard good things though. I have not heard good things.
And it says it goes tied in with the 90s, The Mummy, which I don't know how that's gonna happen, but
I don't think it was supposed to tie in. They said
there's Easter eggs in it, and it says it would make sense since that Mummy came out like years prior, so it could line up with the time.
And it was a completely different concept, though.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Was good. Like the second one with The Rock, I'm like, all right, I'll see it because The Rock's in it. But then The Rock was like a cameo basically in there. The third one had like no ties to Egypt. He got rid of basically the actress who played his wife in the first two movies. The son had like a huge time skip gap of age. I'm like, it
was a huge time jump. Rachel Weisz, I don't think she didn't want to come back. I think she was also working on another project when they were doing that also. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure she was busy and also just didn't want to reboot the franchise. But I don't know how they're going to tie that in. I mean, I did hear that what's the girl's name? Sophia something or other, that she did good in her role as the Mummy, but how they worked the storyline and Tom Cruise's role was, people weren't really feeling that. And Tim Curry, Panty Man, I agree. Yeah, he made that role look awesome. Anytime Tim Curry is anything, he's awesome. But when he's a villain, that dude shines freaking bright ass Valyrian steel, man.
Are we still talking Legend?
Yeah. Pan-Man was referencing Legend, but I'm talking about anytime I've seen him play a villain. Fern Gully, the damn Toxic Love song, still my favorite song in that whole soundtrack. When he was, I don't know if you guys ever watched Criminal Minds, but there was like a 2-episode storyline they did where Tim Curry played a serial killer, and he knocked that shit out the park so damn well. He does so great playing villains. It's ridiculous.
He's just he's a good actor.
Yeah, an amazing actor. So versatile in everything that he does. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think my introduction to Tim Curry was damn it, that movie with the girl from The Craft. Her and what's her name from The Facts of Life? Miss Garrett. Damn it, what is the name of that movie?
Which girl?
The Worst Witch. The girl, the lead witch that was in The Craft when she was a kid. She was in this movie called The Worst Witch. And it was basically like sea-level Hogwarts for girls.
Yeah.
And it was cool for what it was for that time.
It was, yeah.
And Tim Curry, he played like the Grand High Wizard and also sang in that role too. And Tim Curry has an amazing singing voice.
Yeah, it's because his voice is just great for villain. It's just amazing. He was like, I love Legend is my favorite Tim Curry role. Like, I don't like Pennywise, but I didn't have a problem with his acting.
Yeah,
I had a problem with how he wrote it, but like, he's great. He's like, I can't really, what's it called? Like, criticize him on anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty flawless in like anything he does.
For me, the first one I've seen him in was probably Muppet Island, Treasure Island. Yeah.
Oh, the Muppet movies. I loved all of the Muppet movies. I feel bad. I have yet to see like the most recent one they did with like the live action character storylines.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like, Muppet Most Wanted. It was like the latest one they did. That's where the evil Kermit was born. Because like there was like that was Kermit's doppelganger, whatever, Constantine. So every time I would see that, I'm like, why is everyone doing the memes on Constantine? Everyone's like, that's evil Kermit. I'm like, no, it's not. It's Constantine.
I'm gonna have to go check that out. But speaking of the Muppets, though, can we just talk about how much of a freaking abuser Miss Piggy was?
Was it?
I'm just saying, like, I've seen no. I've seen like so many people argue and give shit to Kermit for breaking up with her. I'm like, she's been beating his ass since they were kids. Do y'all remember Muppet Babies?
That was love.
I mean, anytime any other person so much as said hi to Kermit, here come Piggy. Who the fuck is that? I said, come here right now.
Oh, she's insane.
He has been abusing that poor man since they were babies. Fuck that broad. No, he should have left her ass a long time ago. If those roles were reversed and it was Kermit doing that shit, the world would be in an uproar right now because a female was treated like that. Really? Yes, really. I said it. Yes.
I think it has to do with when it was made.
Would have been under the nose.
When it was made, that humor was all right.
Last Hearth, what's up, bruv? Yo, if you want in, if you bored, you want to come hang with us, let me know. I'll send you the link. But I'm just saying, that's just my current opinions on Miss Piggy. I mean, I'm sure y'all's differ. I'm just putting it out
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it was just for comedy. But
well, I need to talk to you about your women. I'm gonna gonna start coming on streams with black.
I like Emily Browning, and she was like, "Yo, bro, this is the tasting one."
Well, no, you know what? No, Dead Wife is actually okay. I'm cool with her sass because it cracks me up. However, Laura was a bitch, but Dead Wife Laura, she she makes me laugh. I'll say that about her. But you like Cersei, so of course you gonna get Piggy's back.
Of course, he likes Cersei. He likes Laura. He likes Miss Piggy. Like I'm thinking, beating the shit.
You are not even on the screen, young man. You stay over on the corner of the couch, okay? You vote no. Your vote doesn't count.
Y'all see the nonsense this boy putting me through?
Oh, that's too funny.
Terrible.
But yeah, like I finally saw Stephen King's the TV show movie that they did. Yeah, seen that. Now I gotta get the book so I can actually read that. Not get the book, probably can get audio.
Yeah, I've never read the book. Love, you did a comparison on that one, right? Did I read that, or were you just talking about the remake that was coming up?
Yeah,
I know I watched the video. I just don't remember what it was.
I've done a few, so I don't think I ever did like a comparison, like I do American Gods or anything like that. But yeah, I talked about what I didn't like. I think is what the video was.
Timo said hashtag fuck Laura and hashtag fuck dead wife.
I am not like I'm with Timo on this.
Hashtag
potatoes. Changing though.
Irish version of Laura.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. What was her name? Essie?
Yeah, Essie.
Essie has some issues. Essie has some issues. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Essie is related, Laura's related to that or something else? Because I thought
they were actually related, because that's what I thought it was. When I first read about that character, that's the gist that I got.
Yeah. And I think that they are.
But the choice of it, like first, Essie supposed to be played by another actress, but then they just said, but Essie and Laura, their storyline is just too similar.
Emily Browning actually asked to play that role. I did read that she asked to play that role because it was so similar to Laura.
Yeah. You know what I think is weird is that Essie from the book is actually more like Laura than Essie in the show. Like they made her nicer in the show than she is in the book. In the book, like you read about her and you're like, damn, this chick's a bitch. But which is very Laura, But I don't know. I don't know why I raised her up.
Timo said hashtag fuck all the Lauras.
I don't care what generation Laura you are.
It doesn't matter. All the Lauras of all the timelines. Timo says fuck them. Kraken!
Yeah.
Kraken, hey, bruh, are you like up for a little bit? What the fuck are you doing? Because if you're gonna be up and you're bored like we are, then you should like just come hang with us.
Come play with us. We all float down.
They all float.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if I want to do that though. Wait a minute now.
Yeah. We're all gonna hold hands and say, "Come play with us."
Now you can do that. I'm not going down to the lights. I don't want to float no damn where. I'm good.
I mean, once I saw that movie, I keep on saying that almost everywhere. Even when I was like chatting on live on Twitter, I was like, they all float.
I saw that. People said, "Come out and play, Warriors. Come out and play."
Oh, that's another
Warriors was good.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. I remember watching that. That was an old movie. I didn't get to see it until I was around in high school. Me and two of my younger cousins watched that, and that was one of our shit. Yo, Tony, what's going on? Say hello to the folk.
What's up, everybody? Tony here. Just late and bored along with you guys.
I was about to say perfect. That's why I named the stream random.
Good. I was on a computer buying some stock and Jello pudding pops. You know that shit, Gary Tank.
Stock and Jello pudding pops. All right.
I just want to remind you that I'm still traumatized, Tony, from our
About-
last chat.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what happened in the last chat? What
I'm
did I
guessing
miss?
this must be the swag. I'm guessing, if not a different one.
Yeah, the last one we had about the swag. Tony traumatized me. And I'm still
Wait. What? Why was it traumatizing? I forget.
You want to tell her, Tony?
You can.
Well, somebody tell me, damn
There
it.
was something about menses and a Joker smile.
Yeah, remember, yeah. He's talking about being on the rag. And I said you go down there, come up with your clown smile.
Oh my.
Look, got the Joker smile going.
I mean,
Goes all the way up to your ears.
The thing is, you tell me things like that, and I start picturing them.
I mean, I've earned my Red Wings, but I've not had the Joker smile be the result of that. So
It's
somebody
funny.
wasn't doing something right.
God damn,
It's funny 'cause,
you know you come in the right conversation at the right time when Alicia's talking about getting her fucking Red Wings.
I'm
Dude.
just
like,
hey,
I
they
mean,
brought it up.
you know, you gotta earn your fucking stripes, man. Like
They brought it
you
up.
gotta
I was
earn your
just
fucking
commenting.
stripes.
That's
I think Tony was biting, is what I think.
Yeah, I was at a party a long time. It was probably like 12 years ago, and my boy, or acquaintance, not real, my boy, went into a room with this girl, and he came out, and he was like, got that look on his face, like, yeah, and he's throwing like thumbs up, and little does he know, he's got a smile that goes grin to grin all the way up to his ears, and we didn't tell him for the longest time, and he kept saying that his lips taste like rust.
Oh god,
Dude, go look. I couldn't do it no more. I said, "Did you gotta go look in the mirror?"
just straight metal.
So wait. So hold on. Your boy didn't think to wipe his fucking mouth.
No, because you could tell he tried to on the one side because it had like a little like interruption in the
How did he
line.
not notice? No. If it's that bad, how do you not notice?
Alicia, we're
That's what
on
he
some
said.
other shit, okay? Like sometimes you just gotta let it be.
Sometimes my ass. Clearly, he was not a professional at what he was doing.
He was trying to get that flavor saver.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, yo, we gonna traumatize BBM. Look at him.
Oh my god, I know. Like I feel so
I'm
bad
sorry.
for him. I know.
I'm sorry. We forget sometimes.
Oh,
I had to
BBM.
spread the misery. I'm
My
sorry.
bad, dude. My bad,
Thank you.
BBM.
See, now Love has spread
Yeah.
your traumatization onto David. I'm sorry.
So when I can't sleep tonight, I don't know why. It's just
I'm just
No,
gonna
wait,
blame
no. Yo, BBM, I got you. Just imagine that it's Cersei.
He's gonna have a night. He's gonna have a
With some
nightmare.
Red Wings. Thirsty with some Red Wings. Just like cruising, dog. Just like
You
cruising.
know Cersei would do some dirty shit like that.
Yeah,
Come on
yeah.
now.
And
Cersei wouldn't even
Cersei don't wipe up afterwards. Cersei don't even wipe
Cersei
up.
gives
She's
no
just
fucks.
cruising with her. Yeah, no fucks to give it. Just cruising with the Red Wings.
Damn it, we were talking about movies. How the fuck did we get here?
Game of Thrones bleeds into everything.
Oh my god.
This is what happens. This is what my 3 years of like being on the internet, like gathering fucking friends, like-minded people. This is what it's boiled down
This
to.
is what happens on the interwebs nowadays. That's all we have to talk
what
about.
it's come to.
Oh,
Speaking
God.
of clown smiles, have anybody seen that? Has anybody seen that movie Clown? That shit's crazy. I just seen it the other day or last month.
What's it called?
It's
Clown?
called Clown. Yeah, I think it's
What's
done
it
by
about?
Eli Roth. I think
What's it about?
it's about this guy in the beginning. His kid has a birthday party and he loves clowns and I guess his parents had scheduled for a clown to come to his party. Well, they dipped out at the last second. So the dad's a real estate agent. He's selling a house. So he goes down in his basement, and in the basement of the house he's selling, there's this like big, huge chest that like you would keep blankets in, and it was chained to the wall. And he opens it up, and it's got a clown suit in it. So he's
Nope.
like, you know what I mean? Next best thing, I'll dress as a clown, go to my kid's party.
Oh, and it like
It
it like
sticks to him.
overtakes him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it
can't
like
take it
burns on him. Yeah,
Mhm.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
That this is probably going to sound immensely racist,
Oh God.
but that person clearly did not have any minority friends, because if he would have had a friend like me that was West Indian, if he would have had a friend like Lav that was Hispanic, we would have told you,
Or like, dude,
chest that is chained to a wall in your basement, you don't touch it, you fucking move.
look, Alicia,
First of all,
you
how did
look
not
out
see
the window.
that when you bought the fucking house?
Alicia, you look out the window and you see BBM across the street, like with his head on his hand, just like shaking his fucking head, like at everybody,
Okay,
like
so-
just laughing his fucking ass off, like
BBM
you
is West
dumb
Indian
ass
too.
motherfuckers.
No, his spidey senses would have gone off. If you would have brought him in that basement, he'd look at you like, "Nah, dog, I'm out." Nope. No. You just, there's certain things you don't do. Don't buy houses with freaking chest chained to the wall. People.
Oh my God! And
don't open them, and
I've
don't
seen
put
too
on
much
what it's in
horror
there.
movies for that. No.
and when your black friend freaks out, just join them and run with them.
And leave.
Like yeah, just
When we
go.
run,
Just
you
go.
run. When we run, you run. That's a rule.
You don't investigate. You don't do anything.
Hey, don't do. Grab your kid and leave.
I don't even think running's gonna help, because in most movies, the black ones are always the first one killed. Always.
Yeah.
98% of the time, sadly. Sadly, yeah. I don't understand how it happens though. You be getting these kids, they out at the rave party in the woods. Woo! First of all, why are you in the woods, young man, young woman? Why?
Dude, everybody in the chat, they're like, always bounce, #1 rule. And then Timo, like, when you see someone running, run, no questions, just run. Like, have you seen that actual prank online? Like,
yeah, I don't know how people have not
show like a group of people just hanging out like on the street corner, and they'll get somebody in on the prank that just starts hauling ass like right through them. And everybody like picks up shop and like joins them. You know,
oh, wait,
like
no, that I have not seen. I thought you were talking about the clown pranks.
No, I was talking like when you see somebody run, you run. Like, and they proved it. Like they'll pick a certain type of people to video camera, you know, and dude, they'll just have this one guy just like sprint out of nowhere right through them, and the whole crew will pick up shop and join them and run.
Yo,
like, get the fuck out of there. Like, I believe that rule.
Steve-O proved that shit. One of the pranks that they did was they had somebody like drop through the ceiling of some rental car place. The one everybody else in there, like they jumped and they stood to see what was going around. The one black guy in the office took off and went the fuck down the block.
Oh, he did too. He didn't even think twice.
No questions asked.
You just get the fuck out of there.
That is a correct response.
And not only he
fuck
ran
out
out
of
the
there.
front door, he went all the way across the parking lot.
Right. He like ran to his car and was about to leave and go home. And I don't blame him. I do not blame him.
God, man, you guys had me laughing so much I was crying earlier. Fuck.
You already know what's gonna happen when you come on one of my streams, especially if it's 12:30 in the morning.
I know. Like, I just got home from seeing Wonder Woman, and I'm like, refresh. You know,
okay, hold on. Has everybody on the panel seen Wonder Woman yet?
No, I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, all I'm gonna say is that shit was live. Wonder Woman was
It was good. There was a couple times to where I was like, oh, that was, I saw that coming, you know, or like there was a couple scenes and scenarios to where like I could have called it, you know, but as a whole, like it was a damn good superhero movie.
Oh yeah,
like,
DC.
Fuck yeah,
DC, y'all did this one right. Thank the Lord, because if you would have fucked up Wonder Woman, you would never have gotten my money again.
dude. Like this Wonder Woman could literally take out most of the Marvel superhero lineup by herself.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yo, I was so skeptical about Gal Gadot playing Wonder Woman
Oh yeah,
The
everybody,
one
dude,
good
she was
thing-
getting hate. Like when they announced it, she was getting
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah.
The one good thing about Batman versus Superman, in my opinion,
It was
was
Wonder Woman. Yeah,
she
Wonder
sold
Woman.
in that movie, and this movie solidified it. I can't wait to see what else they do with her character. Hopefully, they keep her top notch.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard the movie itself was well put together too.
It was.
Oh yeah,
It
very
was. Yeah.
I do wish that we would have gotten a little bit more of Robin Wright's character.
Correct.
General Antiope. And I don't know if y'all saw it on Facebook, but I put up a meme that says, you know, that moment when you realize that Princess
princesses.
grew up to be
Yeah.
General Antiope.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until after I watched the movie. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, what? Holy shit, that
It's-
fucking was Buttercup's ass.
It was Buttercup. Yeah. And you know, they did the comparison with Princess Leia, you know, and like she's, you know, General Leia. Now, you know, it's
Not the
really
same
cool.
thing. Princess Leia was a fighter when she was a princess.
Well,
Buttercup
but the whole thing was like, yeah, living long enough to see your princesses grow up to be, you know, generals and shit like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Like her character was so awesome though. Like she almost like it was a callback to that Wonder Woman fight in Batman versus Superman for me, because when she was riding into battle on that beach, she was smiling. Like, yeah, I'm about to go kick some serious ass, you bastards fuck with the wrong ones. And I loved that. It was maybe like 3 seconds long that they showed her riding in, and it was fucking awesome for me.
You know, Tony, not to spoil anything, I'm gonna talk about something that was like clearly shown in the trailer. You know, but
cool.
there's a part, you know, where she's in a field and all of these bullets are just like coming at her, and like she puts her shield up and like digs deep and like ducks down, dude. Like it was like I was sitting in the fucking theater like,
it was epic.
you gotta be fucking kidding me. You know, I was like, this is fucking cool as shit. I was like,
Tony,
this is the baddest chick on the fucking block, dude.
When you
like,
see the reason why she was in that field by herself, it's gonna make it even more. Like I won't speak about that part. Just pay attention when you watch it.
I think her character arc, like they did perfect with her character arc. Like they nailed it.
She, you know, especially if you look at the New 52, you know, of Wonder Woman, I love that they follow the she's kind of this. I don't want to use the word ignorant, but like she's not well versed in the world of man. She's very naive, as well. You know, and like her speech is like old school. You know, it's like, dost thou, you know, carry a battle armor, you know, like in
because that's the time era that the Amazons were stuck in on their island, so it makes complete sense.
Right. And then part of her beauty is like throwing her into this modern world, even though this movie was set back in, you know, the 30s or 40s or whatever, you know, but it's still putting her in the modern world, and like she's so different and conflicted and naive, you know, like you said, and it's just so funny seeing her interactions with other people, you know, and like trying to figure it out pretty much, you know, because I mean, like she's basically an alien. You know, like, I mean, she's basically an alien.
A demigod in the new world.
Yeah.
A demigod that doesn't know she's a demigod.
Yeah, I just liked how they did separate her speech a little bit, you know, like from just how she spoke. She was very Shakespearean, I guess you could say, you know.
Shakespearean, very upfront.
Yeah, very black and white, very black and white. Yeah.
Right, it was like are in the chat saying, you know, hashtag Team Marvel. Yeah, I will give you that. I am 90% of the time Team Marvel, but I think it's okay to like both. I've never gotten the
definitely. I love both.
Also to love both. I just love superheroes and comic books. Yeah. So it's great for me to grow up now and see all the shit that I knew already was cool on the big screen.
Like whenever I do the DC versus Marvel conversation, it's strictly for fun and entertainment because I have such an allegiance to both.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah. Yeah, like if I know that you're a Marvel person, I will probably pull out my DC cards, you know, and troll your ass for a little bit. You know, but like I equally respect both. You know, I do have my preference, one over the other. I am a DC guy. That's just how it was.
Marvel, but yeah, I still have love for DC.
Right. Yeah, it's I have nothing bad to say about Marvel whatsoever at all.
Yeah, I'm just glad DC has a quality movie now.
Yeah, me too, man. And like, trust me, how do you think us actual, you know, like DCers, if you want to call us that, how do you think we finally fucking feel? You know, like we finally got one, boys. We finally fucking got one.
I thought it was gonna be like Suicide Squad, but outside of Viola Davis, Will Smith, and Margot, that will be tanked.
They're even talking about the director of Wonder Woman, getting her for Wonder Woman 2, and then possibly using her going forward in the DC universe.
If she does Wonder Woman 2 just as well or better, I would be down for that because they need something. To change up their formula, how they're doing stuff.
Also, you know, there's a big hype, you know, about Wonder Woman with her being the female, and it's like, oh, we've never had a lead female actor or actress on screen, you know, which is bullshit. But they did do a good job here, you know. But if they want to ride that train, you know, and keep it going, that like this is like
stick with the formula that works,
the dominant, you know, woman, and like this is the way it's supposed to be. If they want to ride that train, great,
go for it.
You know, go for it. You know, but if they're gonna do that, they gotta keep doing it right. They can't fucking drop the ball.
Exactly. Let's jump over to the chat real quick, love. Handyman. He says you know what? I think what you're talking about at the 32. End. Yes. Well, he's asking why no one has really seen her in BVS with the timeline from Wonder Woman, and I think that's just because she chose to stay low key. Like, I mean, even in BVS, you saw she was just doing like a bunch of background.
Well, in the one of the first scenes, she gets a package and a message in one of the first scenes. Oh. That's from a certain person.
That's from that's continuing from the end of BVS, I believe.
She's got a friend.
Hi, my sweetness.
Yeah, Pac is in the house. Man, this motherfucker, I swear to God, like,
what are you even doing up, AU?
He's in Seattle, so it's like,
that's right. I forgot you got 3 hours on us.
Yeah, it's almost 1 over here. It's like fucking 10 o'clock where he is, so he's good. But yeah, man, I didn't know if y'all knew this, but me and Pac, we kind of come as a pair. So like if he's in a video, I'm in the chat room. If I'm in the video, he's in a chat room. You rarely get us together on a video, but we do.
If you're up for it, good sir, the link. You are invited. Always welcome on my channel.
Yeah, we are a pair. We come in pairs, and it's either you got to take the whole package or none at all. There's none just putting the tip in. You gotta you gotta fully commit. Like you gotta fully commit.
Pantyman said he has high hopes for Aquaman. Now I do too. I have had high hopes for Aquaman since I saw that they cast Jason Momoa as that character.
I don't think that Aquaman is going to be like storytelling monumental at a comic book at its best. I think the best thing that we could honestly hope for is just a fun, action-packed superhero movie. That's the best that I can hope for. You know, as long as whatever story that they tell, as long as it doesn't seem half-ass, I think that they can get away with a story that you believe. It doesn't have to be, you know, blown out of the water. Aquaman joke. You know, but yeah, but I just think that we're gonna have a very CGI heavy, since we're, you know, water, etc. You know,
I just
but
don't want him to be like the Conan or Khal Drogo of the sea.
Right.
I don't want them to do that to his character. Like, he's very good at playing those types of characters, but I want to see Aquaman come through.
You know what? When I saw him joking around in the trailer, like with just like a bat, funny, you know, and then him like riding around on the fucking Batmobile, it was awesome. It was badass. It was fucking hardcore, but I think I preferred the stern, I'm in your fucking face and I will beat your ass, Aquaman.
See, I think there's going to be a combination of that. Because from what we've seen from the trailer, that seems to be what they're going to give us for their initial meetup in the beginning of Justice League. So I think they're going to get his formula right. I hope so.
If we get a mash of that, that would be great. I just don't want them to turn him into like a jokester. I do prefer the more stern Aquaman.
Yeah, like Panty Man just said, he wants some depth to him. So and I think that character needs that, because a lot of people think Aquaman is a joke, and he's really not. He's quite.
You know what? Like if they wanted to go for real, cut his hand off and give him his fucking hand harpoon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to go hardcore fucking Aquaman, cut his fucking hand off.
Are they going to touch on his origin story in Justice League, or are they going to leave that to like his own movie?
You know what? I think most of these characters in the DCU they're established characters. Like I don't think that as a movement they're going to go back on backstory and try to, you know, flesh out how all these people came to be. You know, I think in the DCU, really they're already there. They already exist.
That's why they're giving us Justice League before a lot of the origin stories, before everybody gets their solo flick. Wonder Woman, I think, is the formula that they had always planned on with how they're going to bring out, because they're trying to play catch up pretty much.
Yeah.
So let's be real about that.
Yeah.
So they're giving us Justice League, and then they're going to do like how they got to that point later, which is essentially what they did with Wonder Woman. They actually moved her up.
Even in Batman and Superman and Suicide Squad, there was little conversations that they had about the actual, like, how long this shit has been going down.
Yeah.
You know, like they talk about metahumans and just the whole superhero community inside, you know, the DC universe, the movie universe. You know, it's been going on for years. You know, like this Batman was supposed to be retired. You know, like he was supposed to be out of the game, you know, but then all this other shit started happening and he got brought back in. Superman showed up.
Which is why I still didn't understand his whole damn origin in how they did it in BVS. You want to be mad at this dude? That bastard brought the fight to us. No, he didn't. You're supposed to be the best detective ever. Did you not like read your clues? Really?
Okay. I do. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I will give you that. But who else fucking stood up to the plate and fucking punched Superman in the mouth? Who else did that shit?
Your boy
did that shit.
There was no need for it, though. They could have been working together.
Okay, but it's as simple as it needed to be done because he has the capability of, you know, ending the entire world. You know, like basically they have the mindset that, hey, we exist because this man lets us exist. You know, like that's the idea of it, you know, and Batman was literally like freeing the fucking world of this could be threat. Like, yeah, maybe
this false god here.
Yeah, he was
false
wrong.
God that Superman never played himself to be.
Look, he was wrong, but like, look, Batman's just looking at it like, look, no, he's just looking at it like, listen, like, okay, this guy does have the capability
from Dark Knight. Live long enough to like be a hero, die, to become a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
All right, Alan said, "Why is Batman a thing?" AU said #No Batman. Yes. Pandaman,
Don't
yes,
hate
I
on
am
the
excited
Batman.
for the Nightwing development, though. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Dick Grayson is still one of my favorites. He's always one of my favorites. Like, I remember when they did this New 52 stuff, and Damian Wayne, like the Little Robin, was running around, and Batman was out of town, and fucking Nightwing showed up, and they got in a fucking fight, like in a basketball court, you know, and like Robin or Nightwing winds up calling Batman on the phone, and he's like, "Can you come and pick up your fucking son, please?" Yeah, he was like, "Can you please come and pick up your son?" Like, Dick Grayson subdued him and tied him up and everything, but dude, he was like cut to shit and like got his ass beat. You know, like he won. But oh my god, it was just so fucking funny. And like Nightwing became like his main trainer after that. Like, oh man, it was so good. So good.
I was listening to this radio show from where I live and by Delaware. It's out of Philly, and they had Marlon Wayans on there, and he was talking about how he was supposed to be cast as Robin for I guess the one that was after Batman Forever or something. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, the Joe Schumacher, he was supposed to make like 2 more of those Batman movies,
but he made it too easy.
The last one sucked so bad and got so much backlash that they actually Warner Brother WB like canceled the entire fucking contract.
Yep.
Like he was scheduled for like 2 more movies. You know, like the whole Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones and Arnold Schwarzenegger shit. Like, yeah, there was supposed to be 2 more after that.
I know I could have done well.
The nipples did it. They said
yeah, the bat nips. No, or like it was in between
the bat card.
The bat card. I was gonna say Alicia, like when he turned around and he was like, "Don't worry, it's debit." You know, and like it's a fucking Batman.
Up, man.
Like,
oh,
I lost
was a good Batman anyway. Whose choice was that?
God damn.
I was okay with Jim Carrey being the Riddler because, come on, Jim Carrey's crazy as fucking. He was a perfect person to play the Riddler.
You know what? I got no complaints.
Two-Face.
Yeah, no complaints
Tommy
on
Lee
them.
Jones was great as Two-Face, but Arnold, no. George Clooney, no. Just so many no's in that movie.
Let's talk about some yeses. Let's talk about some Tim Burton Batman with Danny DeVito as the Penguin, with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. Like that shit was perfect, dude. Like, and all right, so if you go back and you watch the second Batman movie with Danny DeVito and Batman Forever, it's Batman Returns. Batman Returns. So right before Selena Kyle blows up that department store with the spray paint in the microwave, she goes up to the window and she puts her hands up on the window, and on the glass there's like a big picture of a cat, like, and she's just looking through it and she's smiling. If you go and watch the new 52 animated Suicide Squad movie, They actually had they got Mark Hamill doing the Joker, like the whole 9. There's a picture where Harley Quinn actually goes up to a window and it's the same exact cat, like on the window, and she puts her hands up on the glass and she smiles, and it was just like a tip of the old fedora, you know. Top of it, it was a nice nod, you know, to the Batman Returns movie. I was like, that is fucking fantastic. Yeah, like if you guys get a chance, go and check it out. Like you'll literally laugh. It's really good. It's really
DC
good.
does really good work with their animated movies.
Like you can't touch them. You can't touch them.
Not at all.
Like
I wasn't a fan of Killing Joke. The recent
I wasn't a fan of the Killing Joke either, but like if you look at things like Under the Red Hood, like Under the Red Hood is probably the best animated cartoon superhero movie there is. Like the whole Kevin Conroy doing Batman and Tim Daly doing Superman and Mark Hamill doing the Joker, that entourage, that studio working with Warner Brothers and doing those DC movies, and it's the same concept of the Justice League animated series, you know, and the Teen Titans animated series even. You know, like it's you can't touch it. It is so good. I'm a 30-year-old fucking man, and I still watch these fucking DC animated movies. You know, like it is so good.
I still watch cartoons, period, if they're good.
I mean, yeah, me too.
That's the problem. A lot of
Yeah.
Not the Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go is garbage.
No, Teen Titans Go is one of the best things on TV right now. I know, like some shit is going down in the kitchen, and all of a sudden Robin like zips down on a fucking rope, you know, like and like throws a batarang to hit the light switch. Like it's fucking fantastic.
Beast Boy and Cyborg.
Dude, them two guys are fucking idiots.
Their dynamic is awesome. They're idiots, yeah, but their dynamic is brilliant.
Yeah.
Lavi, are you falling asleep? Hey, you said you're falling asleep. Wake up, damn it.
No, I am. It's just I'm not like a comic book person, so I can't add too much about it.
Okay.
All
Then we
I can say is that my daughter loves Teen Titans Go. She watches it constantly.
Okay, well, pick the next subject. We need to segue. We've been segueing pretty good anyway. We've been stuck in this for like a half hour now. All right, pick the next subject, Lav.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like listening, and so I could watch some stuff, but since I've never read comics, I can't like really put my 2 cents in.
It's okay.
Okay, well let's talk about something you can put your 2 cents in then.
Yeah, we're pretty well rounded. We can cover a lot of bases here.
Yeah.
I think I started it with Flatliners, so let Broke or Tony come up with the next topic.
But you said horror, so let's go with horror movies and shows or so. Like, anyone seen any recent good ones?
You said horror shows?
I don't watch a lot of horror.
Right.
Oh wow.
Wait,
didn't you watch American Horror Story though?
I watched Coven when I had a roommate.
Okay, and the Coven was good.
And Coven was good.
In my opinion, the best one.
The only reason I started watching American Horror Story was Angela Bassett. I heard Angela Bassett was going to be in Coven, and I was like, I gotta watch it because that woman. And speaking of Angela Bassett, I again cannot wait for Black Panther, y'all. She is playing the Queen, and she looked like a fucking badass. You know what? She almost made me think of the Black Pearl. Damn it, Game of Thrones bleeds into everything. Because they showed her with the bleach white blonde dreadlocks looking fucking spectacular.
Yo, Alicia, all the women in there, like in some of them had like their hair out and everything. I was like, oh my god.
Ugh. Fucking Michonne. They got my girl Denai in there.
Dude, yeah, and like they had Michonne's, they had like her hair outline like tattooed on her head. I was like, good god. Whew. But anyway,
and again, we're back on comics. Damn it, we need to get away from comics.
BBM, dude. BBM made me just literally when I walked out of the room, I started laughing my fucking ass off, dude. Like he's sitting here so nice and so patient and just so sweet, and he literally looks at everybody in the face and goes, "So, has anybody seen any good, horror movies lately? Like, and I mean." Anybody get stabbed? So something I might want to check out. Like maybe there was a leprechaun chasing somebody down the hallway. I mean, like I'm really into those things.
It's all a cover up because he likes fantasy.
No one should be surprised.
Oh my god, it's the quiet ones, people. You gotta watch out.
Right, like Lop says, he has questionable choices in women.
Wait, isn't he a big Cersei fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, we got your number, bro. We're fucking all over it, man. We're fucking all over it, dude. You can't hide from us. You can't hide from us. If you can't talk to us, who the fuck can you talk to? Come on. Come on. my horror movie.
Look at his face. Just no.
Oh my god.
Oh, good Lord.
Awesome. It's all a cover up.
Kraken, what we had started out with was Flatliners, and that led us to childhood movies. So what is some good childhood movies that you remember fondly and would still watch and recommend?
It.
Okay. Yeah. Touched on that. Lobby actually did a video on it because it is
childhood movies. Probably the first thing that I think of when I think of childhood movies is The Never-Ending Story and probably The Land Before Time.
Oh, The Land Before Time. Aren't there like 30 of those things now? Like
probably. I'm talking like OG Land Before Time, like with little pissed off Sarah. Like, I found it.
Yo,
you know,
like an American Tale. How did I forget Rival?
Dude, yeah, an American Tale. Like when the fucking guy goes nuts. No, that wasn't him. That I was talking about the Rescuers or some shit where the big fat mouse goes crazy over cheese. Like he goes nuts over cheese. The Rescue Rangers, yeah. You know, and like his mustache like goes fucking haywire. You know, like it'll be like all rigid and then it'll go straight and shit.
Yeah, Monterey Jack. He would smell the cheese and his mustache would like curl up on the ends and whatever they were doing, even if it was an important mission, he would just go and find the cheese. That's how Fat Cat always got him.
And then I would say probably the second Rescuers movie, Down Under, The Rescuers Down Under, the Disney movie. You remember with Joanna, the fucking giant lizard?
I don't remember the giant lizard. I remember the but not a
Rescuers. The Rescuers Down Under.
I never saw that one.
Oh my god! Anybody in the chat, please back me up. The Rescuers Down Under or some shit like that, and with the giant lizard was the bad guy's pet.
Kraken. David.
Oh shit.
BBM.
I'm in trouble.
Take your ass to bed.
I wasn't sleeping. I was just saying hello to people in the chat.
Your eyes. Take your ass to bed, son.
You hear him? He said he was Gary. Say hi to the chat like it just began.
And then when she screamed David, I was like, wait a minute. She's talking about David Adams here?
No. If it was David Adams, I would say Dirty D.
Dirty D, yeah.
I'm talking about if I say David, I'm talking to you. You gotta be at church. You gotta be up at church in the morning. You know your mom coming in and kick your ass if you don't get up on time.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So let me say my piece. Again, thank you again for having me on AK. AKA the one with the fedora, AKA the one who conquers a troll. We got the titles. One who has more titles than arrows.
Titles. David will have me with like 30 damn titles before the series of Game of Thrones is done.
Shit, they should make BBM into a strain of weed because he is so chill.
Bro, he's like a living meme right now. Like I swear to God, like this guy is way too fucking cool for school, man.
All right, Panty Man, thank you for coming in. David, also thank you. I'm gonna holla at you about our next American God stream, y'all. We're gonna be on me, Lav, and BBM again, and hopefully with a plug for Nikki Star TV, who also does reviews about American Gods, will be on with us. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, we're doing a live stream still, or no?
Well, me and you, Lavi, if you want in too, we're gonna do a live reaction for the finale, and then we'll have Nikki on for the panel that we do for discussion afterwards.
All right, cool. So again, later all.
BBM, man,
Take it.
hit me up if you need me, bro. All right, I'm right here.
Good. All right. Thanks, Bill. And love, Tony, again. Take it.
Later, man.
Not.
It.
What the hell?
I don't know. I guess the movie that
Oh wait, was that
that I
Kendall?
like from my childhood would probably be Goonies. I love that movie.
Goonies.
Okay,
is-
but before we talk about Goonies, Kraken, what the fuck happened there? Was that Kendall?
No, it's my dog. Kendall ain't been here for over a month.
Okay, well I didn't know. I'm just saying. I just saw the door open and close, and all I saw was
My
dark.
dog. Her name is Bebe. Speaking of childhood movies, Bebe's kids. It used to come on HBO all the time.
We don't die, we multiply.
What was that? What was his name? Tone Lock or Tom Lock?
No, Robin something. I can't remember. His
No,
last name.
the baby. He was the rapper guy.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Tone Lock.
Wasn't it
Lock.
Tone
Yeah,
Loc?
Tone Loc. Yeah.
Tone Loc.
Tone Lock. Tone Loc. Whatever.
I thought it was Tone Loc. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, I am the whitest friend you
Timo's-
know.
Timo said, "What the fuck? Your dog can open and close doors."
Yeah.
Right. That's why I had to stop and ask about that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like she does that shit, man. Like she does that shit. Yeah, this is her house.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Shit, my cat friggin' pulls open the cupboard and pulls his treats out, and then he takes them down to the ground and shreds them as open. There's treats everywhere when I wake up.
Yeah,
I've had
but
to keep him in a different room.
I want a kitty again, so bad.
Timo.
What she said? Yes, baby. Timo, are your
said,
dogs?
"Hey, my dog's just fucking yo." Timo has a serious problem.
Each other,
Her
like, dude,
dogs
this shit's-
really be jumping each other
This
like
shit
that.
has been going on for months.
Months.
I
Like,
swear.
damn.
Like last time I hung out with Timo, literally she was like, "Hey, Kraken, I gotta go. My dogs
Right,
are
my dog-
fucking each other. Like, I gotta go." You know, like, what the fuck is this still happening?
Apparently,
God
it happens
damn.
regularly. Oh, Alan, that's a good one. He said, "Remember, Surf Ninjas, Surf Ninjas, and Three Ninjas were my shit. Like the original Three Ninjas with my boy Colt. He was my favorite one. He's the only one that went through like the whole series of the Three Ninjas movies.
You know, Alicia, they stopped, but
But
they
they
have
have
phases
phases
every few months.
So they basically go in and they jump each other. Wow. I mean, I know that dogs and animals do that in general, but she has girls.
I know, dude. Like
So, that's
Timo
why
wakes
I'm
up in the
tripping
morning.
so much.
She
I'm like,
wakes up in the morning and she has no idea about what kind of day she's about to fucking have. Because she doesn't know if her dogs are gonna be like rustling and fucking each other in the living room. It might be a cool day. We don't know. You know, we'll find out temporarily. Don't
Depends on
worry.
what phase of the moon they're in.
We will find out soon.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, Timo. See, this is why we need you on more
But
streams,
she goes-
Timo. You see?
She goes, the problem is their heat cycles aren't in sync, so one is always like raping the other.
Wow. Wow. Is all I can say.
If I literally witnessed one of my dogs getting raped, I would fucking be traumatized. I would be like, what? I would hold that dog for the rest of my life. Like,
meanwhile, here comes Timo like, oh, damn it.
and then, yeah, like 2 weeks later, the one I feel bad about is manhandling the other one and starts raping the other one. I'm like, well, serves you right, bitch. You know, like,
wow, wow, the savagery.
well, what comes around goes around.
Wow. Okay, we need to change subjects again.
I hope his dog lets him know, Kraken, because we're giving him bad ideas.
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Timo.
Yeah, your dogs do need therapy. I agree, Marie.
You said the smallest one goes the hardest, though.
Oh, goodness gracious.
God.
So, anyways, what are upcoming movies that you guys are looking forward to? I actually want to, I don't know, I guess kind of segue back to it. I mean, it's not a movie, it's going to be a miniseries, but I'm looking forward to that. And I'm especially looking forward to see how Mike, I don't remember the actor's name, but Mike from Stranger Things is one of the kids in it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how he does in another universe.
Well,
much.
Mike is playing Mike. Unless they changed his name
Mike?
for the book.
Is his name Mike?
playing
Nice.
Mike.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'll let you guys go. I got a good one. I got a good.
The I gotta look it up. The girl that plays Elle is also set up to do something else. I don't remember what the name of it is though. I need to Google it.
I want to see that movie. It Comes at Night. You seen the trailer for that?
Yeah,
Horror.
they're supposed to say that's fucking like spooky as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I heard it's more suspense than horror though,
Yeah.
which
That's
is
fine.
good. Like, I
That's
wanna watch
fine.
it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm more down with suspense than anything else in that kind of movie genre. The last one that really got me good, and this was a long time ago, it was a movie called The Strangers.
Oh, yeah.
And it was with Liv Tyler.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, it was just the concept, you know, and the way that they filmed it. Like, it showed her, like, boiling water in the kitchen, you know, like just minding her own business. But the way that the camera was positioned, you could see the guy in the living room just standing there, but she could not see him, but we could see him, you know. And like it was just the idea, you know, of this kind of situation, this kind of scenario, you know, like it wasn't flash and gory. There weren't hidden traps throughout the house. You know, guts weren't spilled everywhere. You know, it was very simplistic. You know, and when they actually like got them, and they tied them down, like they just slowly put a knife inside of them. Like it was just crazy to me. You know, like the suspense really got me. I don't care about the gore. You know, I don't care about the jump scare. Yes, a jump scare will always scare me because I'm a pussy. You know, but like it was just this movie in particular that was the last time that I got struck by a horror movie or something that legitimately scared me. But anyways,
I'm from Texas, so like those kind of movies.
Everything's
don't
bigger
scare
here
me.
in Texas.
No, because we have guns and we like shoot everything that comes near us. So it's like, oh, something's in the house, shoot it. So like those movies, I'm shot, and it's just like no big deal.
You ghost and your kind ain't fucking welcome
I'm
here.
telling you, like there's some stereotypes that are real, and those that's real.
Hey, Bo Cephas, get the fucking off now.
It is real.
Get over
Cletus.
Hey, Cletus, we got a strange fucking happening over here in this side of the house, boy. We gonna
No,
fucking take
you
care of
don't
it real quick.
scream because then they know where you are. Okay.
It's like, motherfucker, bring the salt off, Jebediah. Come
Yeah,
on, boy. Come on. Let's go.
Those
okay.
movies don't really get me, but I like the suspense part of it. I like the part where she's being watched and stuff, and like she doesn't know it. When she doesn't know it, that's like the creepy part. Like once they start coming out, it's just like, well, they're people. Like you've got a fighting chance.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just like putting yourself in that situation, like when we can see something but they can't, you know, and they drag it out, like they drag it out, you know, and like it's just it's so bad it's borderline cringy, you know, like you watch it and you're like, I can't watch this anymore because like it's so cringy, You know, like, or when they're playing Bjork, I don't know if you guys know who Bjork is, but like they're playing Bjork, and she's creepy in herself. Like, I love her very much. You know, like my ex fucking hated that I listen to her all the time. But like when they do something in the room and they dislodge that record player, and you have Bjork skipping over and over and over, like her haunting voice, like, and it's now out of sync, you know, it's on repeat, it's the same note over and over and over. It's just a epic mind fuck, you know, like it really is. And that's what I like. Like it was so good, like it bothered me to watch it.
It bothered me.
Yeah, I swear to God it did.
Hey, the new Godzilla movie that's coming out, the King of Monsters, that's the one that Millie Bobby Brown is in. And Millie Bobby Brown is 11 on Stranger Things.
All right, so what you were talking about upcoming movies, you know, my mind was boggled, and I couldn't figure out why they revamped The Mummy with, you know, Tom Cruise with this new movie. Like, it bothered me. I was like, what are you doing? You know, like, what are you doing? And like, it's so cute, you know, looking at the Brendan Fraser movie. It's kind of classic, you know, you don't hear from Brendan Fraser too much, you know, but they were not revamping the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies. That's not what they're doing. They're introducing a new series. Yeah, like with the Frankenstein and the Dracula, you know, and like the
sadly, Dracula isn't a part of it. The Dracula that came out a couple years ago was supposed to be, but apparently they've cut that off now because they didn't think it was good
just
enough.
reboot it. But like I still thought that was cool as fuck. I was like, oh, okay, so like this Mummy has nothing to do, you know, with those Brendan Fraser movies, like, because like I said in the beginning, I'm sitting here like, why? You know, why are you doing this? But now I know that there's, you know, they're doing the whole werewolf, you know, Frankenstein shit, you know, which I thought was fucking cool as fuck. Look, my dog's coming in.
Hi, Marie.
That just freaked me out watching it.
Yeah.
See, that's why I asked him the first time it happened. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
I didn't even have to turn around. I could see myself. Yeah.
It's like one of them there's guys that go hunting ghosts in the old like asylum, and you see on the video the doors creaking open.
I don't watch those. Nope. Good.
Well, fucking thank God Lav's here, because she'll just fucking shoot it. Because, you know. Yeah.
I watched Supernatural. You get the lead bullets and the salt, and it's all good. You get salt bullets.
She's got this shit together already, man. Like, goddamn, we are in good hands, boys. We are in good hands. Yeah.
Hey, yo, speaking of Brendan Fraser, though, Encino Man.
Yo.
I love that movie.
Absolute favorite movies from back in the day, and I actually think I will watch that tomorrow because I haven't seen it in several years.
Kazungas.
I actually watched it a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Hey, Rudy's in it. Rudy and Sam."
Rudy, yes. Samwise Gamgee.
I forgot he was in that movie.
Who he was, yeah.
Yeah.
Kazungas.
And Pauly Shore, who I can't. He's good in that movie.
There's a lot of people that couldn't stand Pauly Shore, but I didn't mind him in some of the movies that he did, like In the Army Now. Still one of my favorite movies.
Biodome.
Yeah, Biodome.
One of the funniest fucking movies of all time.
Biodome?
Yeah,
I don't know about all time, but it was funny.
Dude, no, it's fucking up there, like, for comedy, for like slapstick shit, just fucking comedy. Like, it's fucking up there.
Oh, I could not stand that movie.
Marco
I You know what other comedy movie that everybody loves and I cannot stand is
Don't you say it.
Jesus Christ, now I can't remember.
Don't you say it.
I was about to say it better not be something I really like.
Yeah, it better
gonna
not
be
be my
something
fucking
that's
movie.
not-
Yeah.
Knowing Love, it's gonna be something I really like.
All right, listen. So I think
Now, what is it?
I can't remember the stupid name. Like as soon as I was gonna say it, my mind blanked.
tell me
Who
the
was in
premise
it?
of it. Yeah, tell me the premise of it.
It's some goofy ass guy, and he ends up dancing like really cool at the end.
Napoleon Dynamite.
There you go. I hate that movie so much.
I don't love that movie, but I don't mind it either. I thought it was funny.
I wanted to get up out of the theater. I hated it so much.
Your mom goes to college.
Yeah.
Your mom wanted to get up out of the theater.
So stupid.
God.
And then for everything, for like years after that movie, go get yourself a quesadilla. I'm like, oh my god.
God, Tina, it's freaking hard.
Vote for Pedro.
Guys, like I think, like I remember a couple of months back, Kendall, she wanted to watch The Big Lebowski, and like I forbid it because it's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I just legitimately thought that she would not appreciate it. You know, like I legitimately thought that she would just skim over this beautiful masterpiece.
Oh, for goodness sake.
You know, and every time I watch The Big Lebowski, I almost have to piss myself because I'm laughing so fucking hard. Like it's so dry. Like it's that Seinfeld, you know, Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know, just dry humor. And I love it so much. Like The Big Lebowski is probably, in my opinion, one of the funniest movies of all time. Like it's just so it's so dear. It's so weird. It's weird. You know,
I do
like,
love that one.
but it's fucking hilarious.
It is. It is. I agree.
What would be yours, Alicia? What's your like top comedy?
Top comedy? Ooh, goodness, there's so many. Honestly, there's so many. I don't know. I think definitely. I think probably the first to come to mind is Coming to America and Trading Places.
It's good. Yeah.
Those are good.
Coming to America is hilarious. And the little cameo that they gave the two rich guys in Trading Places. Oh, no. Switched. Trading Places actually came first. And then Coming to America.
Yeah, Coming to America. Where they're like, we're back.
The sequel, yeah.
Do you guys remember the Grumpier Old Men 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Dude, Grumpier Old Men 2 is hilarious.
Agreed. Those were good.
Like, and there were so many takes in that movie to where like the cameraman just randomly filmed it. You know, like them just being just complete retards, and like it was fucking golden. It was beautiful. Like that movie was fucking. That's one of my favorite.
And you, Tony?
Yeah, you guys talk. I gotta step away for a sec.
Comedy wise?
Yeah, you're like top comedies.
I don't know. I'm not really like a big comedy person. I mean, this is how twisted my humor is. I look at
like to laugh.
Clockwork Orange as a comedy. There's a lot of funny shit in that movie. That's my favorite movie of all time. Of all time.
Dude, I remember the first time I watched Clockwork Orange, I laughed my fucking ass off. Is like when he gets into that institution, and like they're trying to get him to like Tin Hut, and like he like throws both of his feet down on the ground, like, and does like this mock Tin Hut, like, and he does it right to their fucking faces, dude. Like, and I laughed my ass off. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You know, this guy, like, and he's being a goofball, but like it turns out like they're about to fuck his world up, you know, like big time.
Yeah, that's a great movie. I actually like the book more, but that's a great movie.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick is good. Real good.
One of my favorite movies of all time is Apocalypse Now.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Apocalypse Now
one's
is
that
like
one?
is what was that, Lav?
Which one's that one?
Um, it's during the Vietnam War.
I
There's
don't watch movies.
it's not really about that. It just takes place during that time. Yeah, Tony, like help me out. Like Apocalypse Now, it's about the U.S. government sends this guy
Martin
to
Sheen.
Martin Sheen, yeah, Charlie Sheen's dad. They send him into the jungle to go and retrieve this guy who's basically gone rogue, and it's Marlon Brando, the guy who's gone rogue, and he's basically turned into kind of this jungle cult leader, if you want to call it that. And he's got this following, and he has a very suicidal, sadistic frame of mind. And during the travels of Martin Sheen going to find him, he's an alcoholic. He's struggling with alcoholism, and he has hallucinations. They're in war. He's got to get through the nit and gritty of what the people in that war are going through, like, because he has to share space with those people through his travels. And things get weird. Things get really, really fucking weird, you know? And like you just follow this person literally going down the rabbit hole while traveling through this wilderness of a jungle during war, you know, and it's very beautiful, you know, and like the whole thing, it's modeled, it's about the Vietnam War, so it has nothing but like Creedence Clearwater playing in the background. It's got like the Doors playing in the background, you know, that whole Jimi Hendrix, Bob Dylan vibe, you know, going on.
All the war
like,
movie soundtracks.
Yeah. There's a lot of actors that show up in this movie, and they have like very, very brief cameo appearances, you know, and it's just really cool to watch. Like, and there were so many takes that it looks like they did it in one fucking take. You know, yeah, it's really good. It's when I watch that movie, I don't watch it for like, oh, this is a fun movie. Like it's very neurotic. Like you gotta pay attention to a lot of stuff. And
is it like Jacob's Ladder trippy, or like?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
like you get to go down the rabbit hole with a character.
Yeah, you might even have to watch it twice. Because
Yeah.
if you're not paying attention to the smallest things happen, you
Yeah.
gotta pay attention to.
And like don't let the whole hey, we're in the middle of a Vietnam War. Don't let that discourage you. It's like,
Yeah, that's just the setting.
right. And there what was his name? This was a Kubrick movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was so much shit that happened on the set, you know, like with actors not wanting to act, showing up late, showing up drunk, acting drunk. Like they called the movie off like twice or some shit like that, and they literally fucking pulled it off and came out the other end, and it's a fucking masterpiece. Like it's crazy. Apocalypse Now. Like, go and watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I just don't like war movies. Like I won't
No,
watch.
it's not about war.
But
it's not about war.
Yeah, if it's in the background, it's fine.
Yeah, like I said, the main premise is there's a U.S. soldier that has gone rogue, and the U.S. government has enlisted this one guy, Martin Sheen, to go and get the rogue guy, who turns out to be Marlon Brando. You know, he was the Godfather.
Oh yeah, I know who Marlon Brando is.
Yeah.
Speaking of like Vietnam like setting, like I really like Dead Presidents. That's a good movie.
Alan Vanderson over here. He's like, I love the smell of napalm in the morning, dude.
Yeah.
What was that fucking guy? He was Robert Duvall. Robert
Yeah.
Duvall is in this, and like literally him and his troops fly down on all these helicopters playing like this fucking orchestra music, like the whole Elmer Fudd, like kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit. I swear to God, they come down on helicopters and he walks out and he's not even wearing a fucking t-shirt, you know, and like in the background they like won this little battle, and like your main characters are sitting there like frazzled, you know, like because they've been through some shit, you know, and he's just sitting there like, man, I love the smell of napalm in the morning, just walking around, and he's got these gold chains hanging down. Like it's fucking like it's crazy. It's so fast paced, like, but you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention.
I'll have to check it out then.
Yeah. It's a great movie. Like I remember my dad showed me that movie, and I like the next couple of days after that I just watched it over and over and over. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you guys seen Dead Presidents before?
That's an old movie too.
Yeah, Dead Presidents. Yeah, where they're only in Vietnam for a short period of time, but they show Vietnam for the reason like why these guys were so changed when they came back, because they end up like trying to rob a bank or Federal Reserve or something, and end up getting caught. But like you see how they look going into Vietnam like they're kids pretty much, and then they come out like Chris Tucker's in it. And he gets all like hooked on dope. And he gets a friggin' what's it called, a disability check from the military for being hooked on dope.
I remember seeing trailers for it, but I don't think I ever watched it.
And their faces are painted like white and black when they go to rob the bank.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that movie in Blockbuster, like when I was a kid walking around, and they had their face painted white and their eyes were black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was like the like the front cover, you know, of the VHS tape. Yeah, but I never watched it. I remember seeing that though.
Yeah, that image is like.
You know that it's a good movie, but it's friggin' it's like if you got a weak stomach or just seeing how like they act in it, is that movie Kids. It's so like real.
Oh
like,
my goodness. You know what? When that freaking movie, when I finally got around to watching that movie, I sat and watched the screen with my arms crossed the whole time, straight face like this.
A little offended. Yeah.
The whole damn time. Now, mind you, I'm a kid from New York. So I'm looking at these little bastards run around my fucking city. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. This is not the experience I remember. Like, damn. Oh my goodness. But I tell honestly a lot of people to watch that movie, especially people that I know shelter their children. I'm like, definitely. No. Sit with your kids and watch this movie, because for real, this is the underside that they need to be prepared for when they actually go out into the world. You can't bloody protect them from everything. You need to teach them how to deal with the shit before it happens, so they don't end up in fucked up situations like this.
Yeah, that little group of friends, they were passing around AIDS like it was a joint.
Yeah, that one boy was ridiculous. And fucking, what's his name? From what the fuck was his name from Friday 2?
Yeah, Casper.
Yeah, fucking Casper at the end of that movie. Oh my good lord!
Don't worry,
I wanted to jump through the screen and throttle his ass.
He's like whispering to her. She can't hear a word he's saying.
Right, like, oh, you nasty fuck.
Don't worry, Jenny. It's just me, Casper.
Like, yeah, it's just me. I don't give a fuck. That don't make it better.
He's like, let me smell your fingers. He goes, butterscotch.
Right. I'm like, oh, you nasty asshole. Wash your fucking hands. Go wipe your balls off at least. Seriously.
Stop touching shit.
Right. Stop touching shit. Where is T-Baby when I need her? Stop touching shit. Oh my good lord.
Somebody said, I think it was a Painting Man, talked about the secret of Nim. Do you remember where they were testing on the rats and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a cartoon.
No, speaking of rats, do y'all remember the witches?
Oh yeah, that's
with
a
Angela
great
Houston.
Oh shit!
Angelica Houston.
Like they would turn the kids into little fucking rats.
Yes.
Oh, well, it wasn't a Morticia.
Yeah, Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I still love that movie.
Shit bothered the hell out of me.
Yeah, it did.
As a kid,
when I was a little
that shit
kid,
freaked me out.
and that part where when he's the
bothered
mouse
me.
and he dumps the shit in the soup,
Yeah.
and all the women start turning. That shit used to freak me out when I was a kid.
No,
Oh my
you know,
God.
you know what the creepiest parts of that for me was the paintings. When like they would tell the grandma would tell the stories, and then like they would show this painting, and it was a little girl in the window, and every time they showed that painting, she was in a different fucking window.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. And then like one of the witches, I think it was a couple of them, came in, and they would look. They always stopped and looked at that painting and would like tap it, laughing and shit. I'm like, oh no, okay, that's enough. that part freaked me the fuck out. That shit had me afraid of like little quiet streets for quite a while when I was a child. As dumb as that sounds.
Dude.
I bet you never took candy from strangers.
Oh, hell no. Like I said, I grew up in New York. I knew better. No, that is instilled at a very young age for us.
Alicia, hey, I was going through my my 2 SD cards from the con, just looking at video stuff today. I actually started at 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, T told me you were working on it. I was like, finally, damn it, I've been waiting on that shit.
Yo, Alicia, there's a lot of things that I cannot release.
Was there some questionable content
internet?
When I was in my drunken moments?
Well, no, it's not even you, Alicia. No, actually, you're in the clear. Yeah, I didn't come across one of those moments with you. Yeah, like with reviewing this content. Now
that is surprising as hell.
So my other homies, definitely
like who?
questionable content.
Some of your other homies, like who? Like Clay and him?
Well, okay, Clay is one, and your boy Tony Teflon, man. Literally, I thought I was gonna piss on myself. Like,
why? What'd he do?
Just talking, man. Like, just running his fucking mouth, dude. Like, and
he was drunk.
like, dude, and I'm over there, like, leaning up against a wall, laughing as hard as I can. Like, and I remember it. Like, I forgot it, but now that I go back and like look at it and listen to it, I remember that conversation. Like, and then that's just one of them. Just one of them, you know, and like I'm like, okay, I'm saving this for my records because it's golden. Like,
now
it's so fucking funny.
You gonna have to share that off air, man. You have to send me that clip,
like,
because I need the laugh
there's
too.
so many fucking people. Like, I just catch them, like, or I'll announce to the group. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm setting up my GoPro right here. I just want to get a time lapse. 5 seconds later, everybody forgot I just put it there. Everybody just.
There was a lot of drinking going on, Kraken.
Like,
I mean, I don't know how you're surprised at this, honestly. You were one of the main ones having to have Sweet put your ass to bed that first night. I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, I was up for like 24 hours, okay? Like,
which is why you shouldn't have been out so damn late, sir. Listen, let me tell y'all.
You know what? I'm a fucking legend, okay? I'm a fucking legend.
Listen, y'all. We were at the bar, okay? It was me, Kraken, Sexy Smell Good, and like 3 or 4 other people just sitting chilling. And T and Sweet were there too. T got upset she had to go to the restroom. I think Sweet went to sit outside. And me and Kraken turned around like 20 minutes later, like, wait a minute. Where the fuck is Taryn? Mind you, I'm a little bit tipsy. This bastard here. He is even more so. Like he's way beyond tipsy. He's way beyond drunk. So I'm sitting there like, okay, if she's not back in like 10 minutes, I'm gonna go check the restroom or whatever. And he pulled me on a fucking journey. I wasn't even gonna go as far as we went. We went to the restroom. T wasn't there, so I'm like, all right, maybe she came back and I just didn't see her. She's sitting somewhere. He was like, nah, we gotta go find her. So we went upstairs, went back downstairs, went outside. He's talking about, nah, look, I got my little buggy right here. Let's go. I'm like, Kraken, we're not going anywhere in a damn vehicle with you behind the wheel right now. I'm not getting thrown off the mountain in the dark where no one can find me, and your dumb ass is gonna forget that I even fell 5 minutes later.
In the golf cart, yeah.
In the damn golf cart. So we get back, and I'm like, wait a minute, T, where the fuck were you? Because I happened to see her profile like as I was turning back into the room of the bar outside. She was like, I've been out here talking to Sweet. Like, you were out here the whole fucking time? I looked at Kraken like, you asshole, had me walking around drunk for a fucking half hour.
Laugh, and I'm just sitting there like, what? Like, hey. What,
and right. When I looked at him, he just looked the other way, like,
I'm just happy to be here, you know? I'm just really happy to be here.
The misadventures of Kraken and the Lord Commander. I'm telling you, that's what the fucking missing.
Kraken will look for you.
No,
you damn
he
right. Will forget.
Yeah.
Don't forget halfway there, but he tried.
No, and like, okay, who else comes banging on the door at 9:30 in the fucking morning? Like, get your britches on. Like,
we sitting out, me and T Baby sitting outside trying to enjoy some weirwood early in the morning. And next thing we know, someone is knocking on the fucking window like they the damn police, and it's his ass. I open the door and I look in, and he is in the window like.
Oh my god!
I was like, if you don't get your dumb ass down from there and shut the fuck up, you don't knock on black people's door like that early in the damn morning.
Yo, we are family, all right? Like,
I don't give a damn. I will swipe one of my cousins if they come at my door like that. They know better. Kind of bullshit. Y'all just don't know. Look, seriously, y'all come to the con next year and you will see exactly what I am talking about, because I guarantee it's going to be a repeat performance from his ass.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like this Nashville thing, to be honest with you, I do not give two flying fucks about it.
I'm not going this year. I'll go next year, but Ice and Fire Con is what I'm really looking for.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, Alicia, I don't know how you felt about the whole experience, but like,
I had a good time.
Man, that thing was fucking.
I wouldn't be going back if I didn't. I encourage everyone, everybody in the family to come.
Yeah,
Timo, welcome back.
So I was gonna. I can only go to one or the other this year, dude. With
Go to Ice and Fire Con.
But I already got myself for Con of Thrones, and as I said, I regret it because so many people that went there were telling me how great it was, and I was like, "Fuck, man!"
Yeah, like it's definitely smaller than Con of Thrones is gonna be.
But
it was so cool though, man.
Like, and like Alicia, like, you can testify to this. Like, that one of those nights, we were in the ballroom. And fucking dude, they turned out the fucking lights, dude, and there was like some other shit going on, and everybody was still dressed up and everything, but they had this one section of like the giant ballroom for the resort. It was nothing but dead characters, like, and they had their names like displayed in a certain way, like and candles and lights, like, in decorations and offerings. It was like offerings to like your dead god.
Did you see what T-Baby put on a post-it? He was a dumbass.
Dude, all right, and so like when I was looking through my fucking footage again, so we're at the tournament, Alicia, all right, and Stannis gets up there to fucking do like the fucking sword battle, and fucking T-Baby starts going, "Fuck the king! Fuck the king! Fuck the king!" Like, dude, and all, like, me, you, Clay, Tony, like, we all just fall in the fucking dirt laughing our asses off, dude. And like, Manaro doesn't know what to do, you know? Like,
Because she's always the voice
yeah,
of reason.
yeah.
She was just looking at us
okay, guys. Okay, guys. You know, it's like fun times over. You know, like, dude, like we were laughing our fucking asses off, dude. And then with T going "fuck the king," everybody sitting on the hill started chanting, "Fuck the king."
Started a whole
like,
thing.
dude, she started a whole fucking revolution. Like the guy playing Stannis out there, like about to do some sword fighting, thought he had some shit, but T baby showed up, like, and completely shut his shit down.
But then he won. And the only thing I remember doing was looking like to my left. And old Nan's homegirl was there dressed as Melisandre. Didn't come in, no fanfare, didn't say shit. She was just standing there, quiet with like her hands folded in front of her like Melisandre do. And I was like, nah, he cheated. Look, it was her. I don't know if y'all saw the pictures on Throne Life. Yeah, that her costume was on point.
You got two people like duking it out, literally sword style, in this little kind of field area, and you got two judges. There's two guys walking around critiquing this sword play. Like, I'm not fucking around.
Like, and 5 of those guys were actual fencers, so like they knew what the hell they were doing.
You know what? And then like everybody, like, and I was making fun of it before I saw it, but once I got there and
that shit was live.
I saw people in cosplay and like they literally started duking it out, like for reals. You know, even though it's like, you know, little sword play, hey, yeah, it's cosplay, whatever, we're at a con. It was fucking amazing.
It was awesome.
Like, holy shit. I was like, this is fun as fuck. You know, and like people would dress up and play the good guy, or they would play the villain. You know, like they would have this persona about their character. So you knew who to root for. You knew who to fucking boo. You know,
yeah, we had we had Cregan Stark out there, Ned Stark, King Stannis. There was a Visenya Targaryen.
There was a Ramsay out there.
Yeah, there was a Ramsay, a John. They went in. There was a mountain.
Yeah,
he didn't participate in the tourney, but there was a guy dressed as the mountain, and
the same guy that was the mountain. He also was Khal Drogo the day before.
Next day,
or it was vice versa, one of those. But he was both because he was that fucking big. Like, he was a big fucking dude.
Look at Timo in the chat talking about Ramsay. See, you have questionable choices too, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man.
I don't know. With your love of Ramsay, you can't question the partner that anyone else chooses ever.
Timo just really likes white guys. I mean, like, it's fine. You know?
No, it's not white guys. It's a specific type of guy, period.
Look, see, Drogo, another white guy. Mm-hmm.
Drogo ain't white. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, I think of Drogo. I think of Jason Momoa, and I think about how those people are supposed to look. They're not white.
Isn't he? Is he Hawaiian or New Zealand?
He's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you don't claim that, bruh.
No, they're darker guys. Like, it's okay. So is that Samoan? Are they Samoan?
Samoan. Yeah.
Either Maori or something.
Or Maori.
Dude, like when they get together and they do their fucking like battle cry and like they beat like that warrior, you know, oh my god, that shit.
The Dothraki screamers.
Yeah, that shit.
I didn't fully appreciate that shit until they ran up on the Harpies. In the episode where Grey Worm shanked them 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Like, they came in with like like in 300 where you heard all that rumbling and they were like, is it about to be a thunderstorm? And Leonidas was like, no, those are battle formations. That's how the Dothraki came in. Like, how were the Harpies even still standing still fighting when they heard that shit coming at them?
That's cool.
They said that's how he got how he won them over in his audition. He actually did one of those Maori like friggin' dances.
Nice.
When he was
awesome.
auditioning.
That's awesome.
You know, there was a fight night that just happened Ladies, I don't know if you keep up with UFC, but there's a heavyweight fighter. His name is Mark Hunt. He's from New Zealand.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Timo. You tying up white guys in the basement? What the hell?
Yeah.
See, this is why I said this woman has questionable choices, y'all. What is happening?
She forces him to watch her dogs fucking.
Puts the lotion on his skin.
Timo takes white guys, ties them up in her fucking basement, and forces them to watch her dogs rape each other.
Oh dear. Oh, you know what? That sounds like some shit that Ramsey would do.
Timo, what are you doing the whole time this is happening?
That Ramsey would do.
That's why they work.
Fucking Timo, aka Buffalo Bill.
God. She's like, no, she just opens up the basement door and just chucks lotion down there and is like, yeah, like, have at it.
God. Why does these conversations always happen?
I don't know. Fucking like Alicia, you surround yourself by people like Timo, and this is what happens. This is what happens.
That's where the dogs get it from. The dogs watch. Oh Lord, Timo.
That's why she comes in and out too. Like she'll be gone for like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because she got to go separate her fucking dogs. Then she'll come back and be like, "No, bitch, I'm tying up people and fucking white boys in my fucking basement." Like, God.
Oh, Lord.
We see through your lies, Timo. We see through your lies.
Timo low-key is Ramsey. Maybe that's what it is.
I think you nailed it.
Her alter ego or some shit. She says she needs somewhere to store all my white guys. Basement seems like the best place. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll just fit down there. Yeah, we don't need sun or anything.
I was trying to talk about cons, but all right.
Yeah, me too, Alicia.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm getting tired.
All right, go to bed, dude.
I'm going to. Guys, it's been good talking.
You're a fucking legend, my friend.
You too, brother.
Probably next weekend or the weekend after. We'll jump on.
All right.
All right. Smooches.
Later, everybody.
I gotta rap with JD also.
I like that guy. He's
while I'm thinking about it, Lavi.
With JD, what do you mean?
Well, he's helping me with a project that I'm trying to put together for Halloween. So Kraken, you and Lavi, I was also going to extend the invitation to you.
I thought you meant you had a problem with my boy JD. I was like, Alicia, like you can talk to me about that shit. Like fucking don't you be talking about my boy like that.
Young man, do you know me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, shut your face. Listen to what I was trying to say. Thank you.
I love that. Yes.
Yes, I do.
That went down fast.
Yeah, it did.
Anyway, like I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted. I would like, if you and Lavi would also like to get in on this project. I don't know if you guys ever watch ABC Families. Lavi, you probably do because you have kids. ABC 13 Nights of Halloween. Where they do all like the Hocus Pocus and all the other cool kid shows for Halloween Town and all that. I would like to do Lord Commander's 13 Nights of Halloween. Mm-hmm. And what I'm doing right now, me, Johnny, and JD are putting together like short stories to be done, just to read. And if you would like to put something together, like Lav, if you want to maybe do a reading from it or from some other good horror film you would like, Kraken, you're good with narrations. If you want to put something together for one of the evenings, that would be awesome as well.
Does it have to be original? Like,
No, it does not have to be original.
I could pick like a creepy chapter from one of my favorite books and narrate it.
Yes.
Okay, so if I narrate it, could I add sound effects to it?
Yeah. Do whatever you want. Like it doesn't have to be long. I mean, it doesn't have to be short. I have like no time limit.
What's my due date?
At least like the second week of October, at least, because it's 13 nights of Halloween. So I want to do it counting up to October 31st. I want to release like one video per day, or if I get enough in, maybe 1 or 2 per day.
I know exactly the book. Good. Good.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah. All right. Count on me, my love.
3 books. I'm like, which one?
Hey, if you want, you can do all 3.
Yeah.
I don't have a limit.
Yo.
I just know I'm gonna be doing it on 13 specific days.
I'm doing the witching hour.
He's like,
don't tell me. I want to be surprised.
That's a great book.
I want to be surprised. So yeah, do it up, and then just send it, and I will be posting, and also like tagging your channels and whatnots when I do it also. So
Alicia, I may need your help. I've been thinking. There's a chapter that I want to do. It's called The Wayward Bride, and I may need some women's help to do some of the voices.
Okay.
Because I suck. And
I'm down. Well, I also want to hey Carrie, thank you for coming in on our random stream.
Yeah.
I also want to try to get some of the ladies, like Manaro especially. I want her to narrate something. I don't even care what it is. For real, with her voice, it don't even have to be Halloween.
But Manaro could read the fucking backside of a milk
She could read the alphabet, and I would be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
She's she should get paid to talk.
She really should. She really should. Oh my goodness, her
Lab
voice
Lab,
is so cool.
it's really hard actually hanging out with her in person, and like she's just being nice and carry on about her day.
Right, like she doesn't even notice she slips into it sometimes.
Yeah, like, and everybody around her is just
will just stop and be staring like
what? Yeah, like, it's so good.
Everyone goes vacant.
Yeah, yeah. Like she literally.
I hope the idea comes out and it works out well. I really hope I can get some good people. I want to get some of the creepypasta narrators to narrate something. I don't know what. They can come in and do 1 or 2 random things. I also want to try to get Quinn for my Days of Ice and Fire. Have you guys heard his readings from it? Yeah. He has such a great creepypasta.
My favorite thing that Quinn ever did was he did The Long Night by Old Nan.
Yes.
Like it was fucking phenomenal. There was like 2 days straight. That's all I listened to. Like, and it was just so inspiring. Like
you have them listen to any of his readings, you should do that immediately.
Good God. Like Quinn is a fucking
his voice is
beast,
phenomenal.
Dude. Yeah.
I love his the one he did where it's dying. That is my favorite one of his narration.
That's my second favorite. My first one is the one where he was talking about something new. Like his voice when he initially comes in is something new had almost happened. And I was like, wait, what? And you just listen and like he has the cool background music and the visuals to go with it. It's
Quinn's fucking man,
he's so epic with his narrations. He's epic, period. But his narrations are the best.
If you can
the patch face video he did was really good too, Timo. You're right.
If you can get Creeps McPasta,
yeah,
I love that dude.
Or Rainbot, you can get.
I haven't heard Rainbot. I like
She's a girl. She's fucking amazing. Rainbot is so good.
There's very few female creepypasta readers that I've seen. I'll write her down and check out her stuff.
She doesn't just do creepypasta. She does the whole horror thing in general. Like she's in the same bracket as like Rob Dyke and Creepy McPastas, and stuff like that. What there was another one. What was the Porky guy? Or
I don't think I've heard of him either. I listened to B.
Rain
Go ahead, Laura.
It's because I was looking her up. Like rain, like is in not rain as in rain, right? Rain as in rule.
REIGN.
Okay.
Yeah, rain as in rule.
Yeah, she should have like a little cartoon picture, pink hair, or something like that.
Yeah, I found her. Okay, I'm gonna save her.
She's amazing.
Yeah, I will check her out. I like Crips and Pasta, Mad Mike, B Busta. Let's Read. Let's Read is really good.
Let's Read.
Yeah. Mad Mike hasn't been putting out as many as he used to, but like I like his voice and how he narrates.
Well, Alicia, whatever your ideas are, just let me know, and you can count on me.
No, that's my only idea is do a narration.
I got you.
What you do with it, however original you want to make it. If you want to do just a reading from something, or if you want to write something, that's all on you.
I wouldn't write anything. I would just read something. But
that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
How long?
I honestly, as long as you want.
Or I would say
maybe not like a half hour or anything like that. But
4 minutes, not over 4 minutes.
I'd say not over like 20 minutes. We'll say that.
Over 20 minutes, okay.
Yeah, I'm quite free. I let the creative license flow. However long you think the scene should be, make it that long.
I'm gonna take you guys down to fucking Louisiana, to fucking Swamp Town. Fucking, oh my God, tell you guys an epic ghost story.
You're talking Witching Hour for Man Rice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a great book.
Have you read that?
Oh yeah, I have it.
That's my favorite book. That's my favorite book.
Like in general or of Van Rice?
Yeah, no, like period.
It is a really great book because it follows like generation. I like that it's like generations of the witches.
And like basically it comes out like the chosen one. Like without spoiling anything, but like it's just Lasher himself, he was just so fucking creepy to me, and like when the Talamasca would you would read their documents about what happened back in time, and like hearing about what Lasher did to previous Talamasca agents, it's like, yo, this is somebody you don't want to fucking trifle with, but who is it? Is it a ghost? I don't know. What?
That's tied into Queen of the Dam too, right? Aren't all her vampire books are connected?
They all exist in the same realm. But like the whole you got the Witcher, or not the Witcher, the Vampire Chronicles. You got the Vampire Chronicles, and then you got the Mayfair Chronicles, which is about humans that possess, like they are witches. They're boys and girls. They are witches, but it's not like a witch like stirring a pot with a crow on her shoulder. Like they just have kind of they
have a pet spirit, or like a thing, like a bean. They have a pet bean that gives them like.
Well, okay, like you're talking about Lasher. I'm talking about them as a whole, as them being witches in the realm of Anne Rice. Like they have capabilities, they have abilities, like they can so some of them differ in their abilities, but pretty much if you're born of this family, you're pretty much guaranteed to have some sort of gift.
You're like low-key mutant.
Yeah, low-key mutants, pretty much. Yeah, and so, but also documenting this family throughout history, because they're so unique. There's this group called the Talamasca that are these insanely smart people. Like they're highly educated, and each of them are also gifted in their own unique way.
Okay.
Like somebody, like there's people that run around with gloves on, like heavy leather gloves, because they can't touch other people, because if they do, they'll zap. Like they won't take their energy away, but they'll be able to like infiltrate that person's deepest, darkest, like everything that person knows, and it's really cool, because later down the road, after you get through, X amount of books of the Mayfair Chronicles and the Vampire Chronicles, then towards the end, the two stories kind of come together, and these people meet these people you know, that you've been reading about for so long.
Nice.
So there's little.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Like at first, the Talamasca is what connects them, and then towards the end of the series, they
all come.
And Lestat, if you go anything by the movies, Lestat is the main character in the Vampire Chronicles, and he was the guy that Tom Cruise played in that movie from
I
from
prefer
the 90s.
Stuart Townsend's version of Lestat.
Well, I hear you there, but that the interview with the vampire was written from Louis' point of view. It wasn't written from Lestat's point of view.
Yeah.
And it was kind of, and technically, if you want to get down to it, it was written behind Lestat's back.
Yeah.
And so that's why Lestat launched his whole book series to begin with. He's the main guy, and he never really got the light that he should have. Queen of the Damned was horrible. Like, it was so fucking horrible, and like it broke my heart, like actually watching it. Like,
well, like I think Interview with the Vampire, they did a good job portraying who they were. I mean, but
Louis didn't look like Louis.
Well, I mean, not looks wise, because like I mean, Armand is like a child, and
Armand was supposed to be this little 16-year-old curly-haired redhead cherub, like but he
like,
turned out to be
I think
Antonio Banderas.
But
go ahead, love.
Well, like I was gonna say, personalities in Interview with a Vampire, they got like it's fairly close to the book. There's changes, of course, but and then in Queen of the Damned, they like tried to mix two books together, and they didn't mesh it very well. But they did get the Lestat rock star thing going. They got that right.
Slightly.
Yeah. Well, he's like more cheesy in the book, actually.
I know, and like him like riding down the highway on his fucking Harley with like
No, but I mean like the stage persona is like the cheesy vampire in the book.
Yeah.
And in the movie, he's like more rock star vampire.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But like people forget Armand was a fucking monster.
He's evil.
Yeah. Like his colleagues, his teammates, his fellow vampires and everything, they would look over at him and he's literally scalping a motherfucker in the streets. And they're just like, yeah, that's just what he does.
That's just what he does.
Like,
and then he's beautiful. Like, that's the thing about him. He's like beautiful little kid, and he's like vicious. He's mentally vicious, and he's like physically vicious.
Yeah, that's why you're not supposed to turn kids.
Yeah.
That's true. But Marius saw something in him.
Marius
and Claudia, like, probably would have been even more vicious, but they cut her down before.
Yeah, they learned their lesson. They cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Another vampire series that I really like was P and Elrod. Is it the Vampire Chronicles? I think.
I couldn't go to any other vampire series after Anne Rice's because like I couldn't take it seriously. Like after Anne Rice, I couldn't move.
Do you like
forward.
noir stuff?
I don't know what that means.
Like the old school detectives, like the old school Private Eye stories.
Oh.
Those are kind of noir. That's how
I actually read
the main vampire in P and Elrod story is.
You gotta send me that. Send me that guy's name and the series.
It's actually a woman.
Or okay, her stuff.
And it's I believe it's the Vampire Chronicles, and it's about a series of 10 books. I think she finished the series already, but it's quite interesting. Like, he is a detective when he gets turned, and he actually continues doing that. It's quite interesting. Like he goes through helping solve a bunch of these different crimes, and it's take place mainly in Chicago. and he ends up like owning this nightclub with his girlfriend, who is human and is a singer in one of them, I believe. I'll look it up and send you what the whole series. It's quite interesting. I've enjoyed them as I've read through them.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
He's done a whole bunch of different vampire books.
Let me step away for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay.
Actually, I was about to cut it off.
Oh, cool. All right.
I'm getting somewhat sleepy.
You can do that. Yeah.
I say somewhat just because we're talking about books, and I just like remembered a couple things on my phone that I need to read, and I'm getting the urge to read now.
I'm rereading it right now.
Oh God.
Nice. I want to if you're gonna watch live, I want to see discussion videos, and I'll be watching too. So if you want me to come on with you, I definitely will.
Yeah, if you want to, me and Dora were talking about maybe doing like a stream about the kids, the 7.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
So
like I haven't read into the books like you guys have, but I will do my research and definitely
Yeah, I'll have to get together with him and find out when he wants to do it. But because I was gonna do a video, but I was like, man, that's gonna be too long with all 7 of the kids. Plus, I want to get the bullies.
Do one or 2 per video. That'd be good.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna try and do a stream and maybe do a stream of the 7 and then do a stream for the bullies.
Yeah, I'm
so
down.
I'll let you know.
Down. Awesome. All right, well, folks, thank you everyone that has joined us in the chat. I think we still got Timo, Carrie, and Alan left because it is like super late for some of us. So a lot of people are already asleep. So as you've heard, the things we have coming up, stay tuned. You'll be getting alerts for those, I'm sure. Subscribe to all of us. I probably won't do it now, but I will go back and edit and put like everybody's channels that was on in my description, so you can go check them out as well. Kraken, why don't you go ahead and say goodbye first?
Thanks everybody for actually putting up with us this evening. I know it was really rough. It was actually rough for me to participate. It was shenanigans all over the place. And Alicia, I really appreciate you having me on. It was really great. And good to see everybody. Good to talk to everybody. Thanks, Alicia.
Always, man. Lavi.
Well, thank you, Alicia. As always, I love being on your channel. I love all the discussions. I feel like I always learn something, which is amazing. And Kraken, I am like super stoked to find somebody who's as into the Anne Rice novels as I am.
Yo, Lav, I wanted to say, like, hit me up on the side, like, please. I've been dying, like, I'm 30 for the past 10 years. I've been dying to talk to somebody about those. I've been dying to talk to somebody about them.
Yeah, like send me your email or something. I'll hit you up on Hangouts so we could talk about them. I love them too. Like, it was the first series I got into. So.
Me too. Like, I didn't have a computer in the house, nothing. I would just get the book and keep it moving. And like I would find the next one in the Chronicles that I was reading at the time and keep it moving. Like, so good. Oh, so I'm super excited.
So thanks everyone who watched us act like fools. It was fun.
I can't say too much more than that. Thank y'all for putting up with our randomness.
Yeah.
You know how we bounce around, and Game of Thrones always bleeds into everything. So at some point in time, the conversation will always go back to Planetos and our thoughts on certain people and how certain people in our sector like those people. As it should be. This is just what we do. We're family out here. So
family.
We run around and we just talk randomness and hold it down. So thank y'all for hanging with us for another random stream. I'm sure at some point in time we'll be bored again and we'll be back on for no reason at midnight. So Lav, Kraken, thank you for coming on. We had Tony and David in earlier. Appreciate those guys always hanging with me. Carrie, Timo, Alan. God, who else was in the chat with us? We had AU for a little bit. Game of Theories with Marie was in.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else that came in earlier. Pennyman, thank y'all for hanging with us. And we will see you guys next time.